In life, we often find ourselves entangled in the web of our own emotions, believing that pain comes from external sources. But what if I told you that the true source of our suffering lies within us, in the mind that clings and refuses to let go? The teachings of Buddha remind us that the heart of our anguish is not in the actions of others, but in our own attachment to those actions. When we hold on to past grievances, we burden ourselves with chains of resentment and anger, preventing us from experiencing true peace. Imagine carrying a heavy backpack filled with stones, each stone representing a regret, a hurt, or a disappointment. Every time we replay those memories, we add more weight to our load, making the journey of life increasingly difficult. But the beauty of Buddha's wisdom is that it offers a way to lighten that burden, to release those stones and walk freely. The first step is to recognize that we have the power to choose how we respond to our experiences. Instead of allowing external circumstances to dictate our emotions, we can cultivate an inner strength that remains unaffected by the chaos around us. This requires a deep understanding of the nature of impermanence. Everything we cling to is transient, including our suffering. By acknowledging that pain is a part of life, but not the entirety of it, we can begin to shift our perspective. Letting go is not about forgetting, it's about freeing ourselves from the attachments that cause us pain. As we learn to forgive, not just others, but ourselves, we open the door to healing and liberation. Forgiveness is like a balm for the wounds we carry. It allows us to move forward without the weight of the past holding us back. In moments of anger or sadness, ask yourself, what am I holding onto that no longer serves me? This question is powerful, for it invites reflection and encourages us to take ownership of our emotions. The key to transformation lies in our willingness to confront our own minds and the stories we tell ourselves. Buddha teaches us that our thoughts shape our reality. By changing our thoughts, we can change our experience. Every time we find ourselves in pain, we must remember that we have the ability to choose peace over turmoil. It is in this choice that we reclaim our power, no longer victims of our circumstances, but masters of our minds. Embrace mindfulness as a practice to observe your thoughts without judgment, allowing them to arise and pass without attachment. In this space of awareness, we discover the clarity to discern what is worth holding on to and what must be released. As we navigate through life, let us not forget that our journey is our own, and we have the power to shape it. Pain may be a part of the human experience, but suffering is optional. It is defined by our willingness to let go. So, take a moment today to reflect on what burdens you carry and consider the possibility of release. In doing so, you will find the path to inner peace, for it is not the actions of others that cause us pain, but our own minds that refuse to let go. And as you begin to unburden yourself, you will discover a profound sense of freedom, joy, and enlightenment. Remember, the journey of letting go is not a destination, but a continuous practice of love and acceptance towards ourselves and others.